Hello, welcome back to Traders Empathy, where we explore the human side of trading. I'm your host, PJ White. As we all know that trading is 20% strategy and 80% psychology. So on this channel, we talk about the 80%, which has to do with you and I. For today, we're going to be discussing a very common topic intensively, and the topic for today is compounding. It might seem very, very easy to do and easy because it's a common word. You hear it all the time, but it can be quite hard to implement. So let's dive deep into today's topic. So today I'm going to be talking about compounding, and I'm going to start by relating it to a scenario with myself. Using myself as an example, I got a device like 6 months ago, and then I used this device for my study, for my, to analyze my trade, to do basically my work and all that. And I also use it to like watch movies because movies just like a relaxation for me, especially with my job that has to do with trading, which involve waiting a lot of time, and and I use it for other stuff. But one thing I noticed is that I use it for movies a lot, and movies is just for me to relax and all that. So when I got this device newly, there was nothing on it. So I downloaded every movies on it that I watch, from time to time to relax. And then I noticed some weeks back that the movies on this tab is now around 240 videos. And every single videos on the tab, I downloaded it myself. So I was just wondering, like, how did I go from zero videos, movies, to 240, which I downloaded every single one of it myself. So it's just like, it's crazy because it went from 0 to like 10 to like 50 to like 150 to like 200 to like 210, now to like 240. So like, I'm just thinking like, if we actually like apply this type of energy to everything that we are doing in our lives, like you will see that we are going to achieve a magnificent growth. Because 6 months ago I never imagined that I would have like 240 videos in my tab. So it's not something I'm like, well, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not proud of it. I'm just neutral about it because yeah, I watch movie. Everybody does. But what I'm trying to achieve by saying this is that the power of compounding is really, really underestimated, and compounding can really change your life. Like when it comes to trading, like okay, $1 today might not seem really much, you know. Earning $1 today for the next like maybe two weeks, maybe you have a total of $7 profit for just 2 weeks. It might not seem much. Maybe for the next 1 month you've just made like $14. It might not seem much. Maybe in the next 3 months you just have $54. For the next 3 months, it might not seem much. Maybe for the next 6 months, you just have like $92. It might not seem much, but just daily compounding. Eventually, it grows into something magnificent, and then you just feel like, wow, I started from this, and I'm growing daily, 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 and it's beginning to multiply. So just like at the end of the day, you're going to beat somebody that's trying to 10x in a single day, that's trying to achieve 10,000 growth in a single week. There is no need to rush. Compounding works like magic. So in the first year, it might not really seem like anything is happening. In the second year, it might not. I feel like everybody, I'm talking to myself also as I'm talking to you, because we all need to give things time. Like, have you seen the result of not giving it time? Have you seen the result of not being patient? Because I've seen it. And I'm sure that many of you have seen it. So why don't you try giving it time? Why don't you try being patient? Why don't you try, compounding? Like, for real, I know it's hard because it might be frustrating when you feel like, wow, in 2 weeks, I've only made $14. Like, because I'm compounding. But it's really, really something. Maybe you should stop thinking in weeks and start thinking in years. Where can I be in 1 year, in 2 years? Like, compounding is really a game changer. So aside movies, I have some other things I do in my life where I just like need to show up daily, and I just like tick. Like, I have showed up daily, I've done this daily, I just like tick it, I log it down. And I'm just like, like waiting on compounding to do its magic. So I feel like we can actually apply this to our trading, even beyond trading, our everyday life, where you just like show up on something that you're trying to achieve every day. Just show up. Anyhow, just make sure you get it done. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with the task. Even if it involves reading a book. I read books in chapters. Like, I don't read a book in the sense that I just have to read everything today. No. I read just one chapter in a day, and then the next day I will do another chapter. I don't like to overwhelm myself with things. So if you're like me, you can do that too. In the sense that, okay, maybe I only have to make, oh, like when it comes to trading, you don't really have to have that mindset that I just really have to make like $5 today. I just really have to make like $10 today. Because if you're like being rigid, what if you don't make that amount that day? Because some days can be losses and some days can be wins. Just like make sure that whatever you're doing, you're compounding. You're not trying to like look for shortcuts. You're not trying to like look for a fast way. So what if I'm trying to achieve, I have $100 trading capital and I'm trying to grow it into something significant. Because one thing you don't know is that we Nigerians, we are really trying, because the little that we have, the $100, the $50, we trade with it. And even the standard trading capital that you should have is like $1,000. I mean, $10,000. That's a standard trading capital. If you ask somebody from the abroad, like, what is the standard trading capital? They'll say like a $10,000 account, a $20,000 account. But we don't have that. We're trying to make something out of what we have. We're trying to make a better life for ourselves. So instead of you competing or trading like somebody that has the $10,000, why don't you trade like somebody that have $100 in your account? In the sense that, okay, on my $100 account, I can trade with it and make and trade with it today. Maybe I see an opportunity, I take the opportunity, I risked about $2, I made about $5. That's about maybe one to 2, 1 to 2.5, let me say. That is progress. Now I have 105. Maybe next day I risk another $2. You don't have to trade every day, by the way. I risk another $2. I took a loss of $2. Okay, I'm back to 103. Like, just compounding like that, it might seem like nothing is changing, but in the long run, you see that you have made a magnificent progress. Don't let anybody downplay your journey. Don't let anybody look down on your journey. Don't let anybody tell you, no, you can really just like, go through a shortcut and all that. I've gone through shortcuts several times and there's nothing down that road. Trust me. Go on your path steadily. If you want to be a trader, be a trader. If you want to be an investor where you just keep your money to grow, be an investor. And think in years. Don't think in days. Don't think in weeks. Think in years. Lock your money up. If you have to get a job, if you have to do something else to feed you, to give you money or for your daily expenses, daily demands, do it. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be trading to survive, right? It's not a very nice place to be. You don't want to be trading to survive. You want to be trading to build something that lasts, something that's huge, something that's, that's like, that's going to serve you for the lifetime. So like, we all need to start thinking differently. In conclusion, I didn't really add an outline of what I was going to say. I just knew that I wanted to talk about compounding and how it is a game changer, because I am really implementing a lot of things right now by myself too. And I just want you to let you know that don't downplay the power of compounding. Compounding is so powerful because at the end of the day, you might not see the result now, but it's going to become something huge later. So think in years. Don't let anybody downplay your journey. Don't let because yeah, you might not be where you want to be right now. Look at me, I'm not even where I want to be right now. Look at where I'm recording a video. So just keep showing up every day. Like, don't let anybody tell you like what's not or what's not. Just know that your mantra every day is just compound. Don't try to rush it. Manage what you have, protect what you have, and just keep growing it little by little. So instead of you to think for the week, instead of you to think for like for the month, think for the year, think for the next 2 years, think for the next 5 years, and keep compounding. So it's so lovely to actually pour out my heart to you guys today, and I hope that you guys can implement everything that I have said, that there's nothing in rushing at all. There's nothing in rushing. Just calm down, because at the end of the day, you want to be able to build something strong and solid. So that is going to be all. Thank you so much for watching my channel. It really means a lot to me. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you all next week. Thank you for watching Traders Empathy. It's your host, PJ.